Hey guys, this is Frozen Wish to Use here, and welcome back to another video. And today, I am going to be doing trailer reviews for three new upcoming blockbusters coming out in 2025. Man, I can't believe we're so close to 2025 now, and we're almost at the end of 2024. Time really flies now, doesn't it? Now, yeah, 2024 hasn't been the best year for me, so I hope that 2025 will be better. More on that as I talk about 2024 at the end of the year. I didn't even do a video about 2023. I'll probably do that too at the end of the year. So, anyways, yeah, now we're looking into films that are on my most anticipated movies of 2025 list. So yeah, the trailers that I'm going to be talking about are two MCU movies and one major blockbuster, other blockbuster from one of the most beloved franchises in recent years. So, further ado, if you want to know which trailers I am reviewing and my thoughts on them, then just keep watching. So the first trailer that I'm going to be reviewing is Captain America Brave New World. Yep, the brand new trailer for it that has dropped for D23 Brazil. And speaking of D23 Brazil, yeah, I will say that even though it was stepped up from the US version, and I probably won't make a video on it, I'll just say that it's actually better than the D23 2023. Yeah, even like the US version, yeah. Kind of for shame, like that's all they gave us, despite it being Disney's 100th anniversary. That's the best they can do for D23. But I will say, I mean, Avatar, Fire and Ash, amazing visuals, and Zootopia 2 announcement that Shakira is going to have a new album. I can't wait to hear it. Love Try Everything. I think that's probably one of the most underrated Disney songs in my opinion. And he has some real stinkers like that Lilo and Stitch, Lilo and Stitch, and Mufasa the Lion King trailer, which, yeah, I'm not gonna bother reviewing because I could not care less about that. But what the parts of D23 that I'm going to be reviewing are the showing the two MCU trailers. So yeah, now starting off with Brave New World, yeah. Honestly, right now, I'm actually glad that the MCU is getting less hate now. I mean, I'm so happy. Like, I am beyond overjoyed that the MCU hate is slowing down. Finally, people have learned to stop being so bitter and salty over the MCU and giving it unfair hate. Yeah, I think this year's finally the year where people just stop hating on it with, Deadpool, Wolverine getting all the praise. And even Agatha all along has positive reviews. I am so happy about it. And now people are actually like looking forward to the MCU movies. Yeah, both this and Thunderbolts, yeah, when they were first announced, people were shitting hard on them, and they were saying that they were going to be like some of the worst pieces of garbage in the MCU. But now people are actually positive towards it. There's actually hype for it. Thank God. Like, my prayers have been answered. See, I told you that the MCU never died. No one listened to me, but I told you so. And this trailer just proves that the MCU is still alive. And now, I will admit that I did not love the trailer. On first watch, I was like, yeah, wait, like what? Like, what did I just watch? Because it was just like, yeah, it was different from other MCU trailers. And I gotta acknowledge the editing style here. I think the editing is just, like, whoever edited this trailer is a genius. So much so that it actually took me a while to get used to it. Like, took me a bunch of rewatches, but now I'm fully sold. Now, I will say that this movie did not get me further hyper than I initially was. And I wouldn't even say it's better than the teaser trailer, but it is as good as the first teaser trailer. I think this movie still looks promising. Now, comparing this to other Captain America projects, I don't think this will be one of the best. I think it's going to be one of the weaker ones. But because let's be real here, like, how can you possibly top Winter Soldier and Civil War? Like, the Captain America movies are directed by the GOAT MCU director, Anthony and Joe Russo, who directed Endgame, which still remains my favorite MCU movie to this day, but Doomsday and Secret Wars will top it. Like, how can you possibly do that? I don't even think this will top the Falcon and Winter Soldier, because I love the Falcon and Winter Soldier. In fact, it's probably my favorite Captain America project. Yeah, I know, hate me all you want. And yeah, I will say that maybe this could have been the best Captain America movie, but yeah, I'd say the absence of Sharon Carter is why I don't think this will be the best. But even without Sharon Carter, this movie looks like it's going to surpass my expectations. Well, maybe not surpass, but I mean the trailers has surpassed my hype level for it. Now I'm like even more hyped, and you don't really need like a strong female character you don't need a strong female character, like a hot female character, to make a movie instantly good. Yeah, I think this will be the Gladiator 2 of the MCU. This movie looks so intense. It looks like it looks very dark, and we start off with showing the assassination of the president, and we learned that Isaiah Bradley was just brainwashed. And by the way, that shot of Isaiah Bradley, oh man, like it looks like it's ripped straight out of a comic book. Yeah, and his the hairstyling put in him, it's so good. And it looks like they're really going for the grounded and serious tone of the Winter Soldier, something that the MCU needed. But I know people are saying, oh, but Frozen, they keep advertising the MCU movies as on the same level as Winter Soldier, but turns out they end up sucking. What's gonna be different with this one? I mean, it does look like they're keeping the grounded tone of Captain America. And people, stop being racist towards Sam Wilson. Like, just because he's black, does not mean he shouldn't be Captain America. I can truly see him as the new Captain America, the successor to Steve Rogers, and worthy to be the new leader of the Avengers. Without Steve Rogers. No, okay. Now, Thaddeus Ross is right. He's not Steve Rogers. Sam is not Steve Rogers, but he doesn't need to be as good as Steve Rogers. Like, it seems like he's really being his own, like he's his own kind of Captain America, especially with his wings and the fact that he can fly and he can jump on stuff, and yeah. Oh, and the action scenes, they look so good as well. Like, the action scenes are absolutely intense as hell. I love how we're finally getting Tiamat. I'm going to be rewatching Eternals leading up to this one. I might even do a redo review as well. We'll see. But yeah, I haven't seen Eternals in a while, but I think that movie deserves a rewatch. The best part of this trailer, of course, is Red Hulk. Red Hulk is actually the reason why people are hyped to see this, because after years of seeing Hulk becoming a comedic and less threatening, finally we get to see Hulk become savage again. And yeah, Red Hulk, oh man, he looks so good. Probably even scarier than Hulk. Yeah, I actually used to be scared of the Hulk as a child, but yeah, this Red Hulk truly reminded me of fearing the Hulk when I was a child. I still remember that day when I saw the Avengers at the end. I was so anxious to see how Bruce is going to transform into the Hulk. I was so anxious because I was thinking it was going to be like in jump scare fashion. But yeah, I forgot how I reacted to the Hulk. Thaddeus Ross slash Red Hulk is going to be the best character in the film. Oh, and rest in peace to William Hurt. No offense to him, I love his Thunderbolt Ross, but I think that Harrison Ford will be a better Thunderbolt Ross. That's for certain. Especially since he's going to be a much more major character, and Harrison Ford all around is a better actor. Harrison Ford is someone who can do no wrong, and he's certainly one of the greatest actors. Period. and also the Captain America ripping off a car with his wings. Oh, now that is a definition of badass right there. So yeah, now I will admit that this is actually not my most anticipated movie of February 2025. My most anticipated movie of that year, of that month, would be Love Hurts, the action film starring Ki Hui Kwan and Ariana DeBose. Yeah, that's my personal most anticipated. And I didn't review the trailer because I had that feeling that nobody was going to care about it, and but yeah, still give that movie some recognition, if you will. I'll probably eventually talk about that movie in my channel, maybe when trailer 2 comes out, but yeah. Hype for Brave New World. But now let's get into the other two trailers. I can't spend too much time here. So yeah, now the second trailer I'm going to be talking about is Thunderbolts. Now it's not an official trailer. It's actually a sneak preview of it. So it's an extended preview. Like like if you thought that the first trailer was long enough, yeah, wait till you see this one. A near 4 minute preview of this one, and man, is this like so good, man. This Thunderbolts is my most anticipated, not only my most anticipated MCU movie of next year, but it has a chance to be my favorite comic book movie of 2025. And this trailer, it's like the hype is still there, and even with the other movie, the third trailer I'm going to be reviewing, the one non MCU trailer coming out on the exact same month of this. Yeah, you know what trailer I'm going to be reviewing. Thunderbolts still remains my most anticipated movie of May 2025. Like, yeah, this is going to be the superhero movie of next year. I guarantee you. Maybe Fantastic Four First Steps could be the best superhero movie of next year, but who knows? We'll see. But it's just that right now, Thunderbolts is my most anticipated. Just my most anticipated. But I'm not going to downright say it will be the best. That I'll admit, I will be open-minded on that. But yeah, I mean, what is there to say that hasn't been said already about the Thunderbolts? Now, I'm not going to say a lot about it, not as much as Brave New World, but I will say that this is the better trailer and the best of the three trailers that I am going to be reviewing. Yeah, what a trailer this was. Yeah, so we start out with this long extended scene on the road where we see the Thunderbolts members in the car, and then there is this like a comedic scene where they were going to deploy a defense system in the car, but turns out when Red Guardian flipped the switch, there was like a pop song playing instead. It was hilarious. And then we see Bucky in this. Oh man, like Bucky is back to being like Winter Soldier level badass. Yeah, Bucky, like the Bucky we knew from Winter Soldier, Civil War, and all those other MCU films. Yeah, he's back. I mean, I've always loved Bucky, even in Falcon Winter Soldier. But yeah, this is like the Winter Soldier level Bucky. Him coming out of his motorcycle, like in Terminator fashion, and shooting every single tanks, like the way that the T-800, the T-1000 did it in Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Yeah, I love those references and callbacks. And yeah, when Bucky is such a badass, I predict that Bucky will be my second favorite character in the film. Second only behind, Yelena. Yeah, and yeah, I gotta say, Yelena is going to be the best character in this film, and she's the main reason why I'm actually hyped for Thunderbolts. Yeah, I've actually toned down my Florence Pugh obsession for some reason, but honestly, but now I've actually brought back my Florence Pugh obsession. I actually feel obsessed with her again. And yeah, Yelena is her best performance. I predict that this Yelena will be one of the best Yelenas. Well, either this or Hawkeye. But I think that this Yelena is already better than she was in Black Widow. And considering that they made Yelena the leader of no, not the leader, but the main character of the Thunderbolts. Oh man, now that is hype plus one right there, because Yelena is one of my favorite MCU characters. Yeah, if you don't know. And yeah, even though Yelena's debut was not like among the best of the MCU, we got the best thing that the MCU has given us, Hawkeye, and now this. And I predict that this could be my second favorite movie of MCU Phase 5, second only behind Deadpool Wolverine. Yeah, I highly doubt this will top Deadpool Wolverine, because Deadpool Wolverine was something else. But yeah, I think this will be the best MCU, like Phase 5 movie behind Deadpool Wolverine. Yeah. And yeah, okay, what else is there to say? There's still more. Florence Pugh is already crushing it. As what could possibly be probably the most gorgeous looking Yelena yet. Yeah, she looks extra gorgeous with that hairstyle and all that stuff. Yeah, she looks so damn hot. And of course, we got that infamous scene with the Thunderbolts, like being on the same mission and fighting each other. And then we see Bob, who turns out to be Sentry. I was hoping we'd see Bob, like Sentry, in his like suit, but oh well. We'll eventually see in the movie, or maybe a later trailer that I predict will come out during the Super Bowl 2025. And yeah, and then we get Valentino shit, I almost said Val Ortiz, but yeah, Val. Yeah, sorry, I actually almost like called her Val from Inside Out too. Yeah, my picks are crushed. But yeah, Val. Yeah, I think this will be the best appearance that Val has ever had. Yeah, Val has constantly been teased throughout, but now we're getting like an actual Val, like her actually being a major character, quite possibly the main villain of the film. And I can already tell that the team is going to have some amazing chemistry. We got Red Guardian, like Ghost, and Taskmaster, who I think Taskmaster will probably be my the weakest character in the film. U.S. Agent, the fake Captain America, John Walker, one of the best characters of Falcon Winter Soldier. Actually, my favorite male character, the Falcon Winter Soldier. Yeah, but Carly and Sharon are still my two favorite characters in that show. And yeah, oh yeah, what else? Oh, and also that I love that Violet Night reference. Not Violet Night reference where Val calls Red Guardian Santa Claus. I mean, now you may ask, how's it a reference? Well, because David Harbour played Santa Claus in Violet Night, so calling David Harbour Santa Claus, yeah, that puts me in a Violet Night mood. And I'm going to rewatch that film on Christmas on December. I guarantee I will. So yeah, this not only looks like a MCU Suicide Squad, but I think this will be even better than the Suicide Squad. So yeah, Thunderbolts, I cannot wait. Yeah, I think this will be a perfect send off to MCU Phase 5, and I mean, I cannot wait. But then now let's get into the one non-MCU trailer of like the one MCU trailer that is not MCU, and that trailer, the final trailer that I'm going to be reviewing is Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. Yeah, this was initially called Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2, but I think not removing parts 1 and 2 and just calling it Dead Reckoning and The Final Reckoning is the way to go. Now, I'm sure y'all know that Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning was my favorite Mission Impossible film. It's kind of a shame that people call it one of the weaker Mission Impossible films. Some even going as far as calling it the weakest one since Mission Impossible 2. I think that the Dead Reckoning is vastly underrated. Now, I understand why it flopped. It's because of Barbenheimer, but I remember we all thought that it was going to be it was going to make more money than Barbie and Oppenheimer, but turns out Barbenheimer won won like the box office of July, and it even started a cultural phenomenon of two movies are releasing on the same day, and making people go to the theater to see both movies. Y'all were just saving your money for y'all were just saving your money for Barbenheimer. I get that, and I'm not gonna complain because I actually think they're both, Barbie and Oppenheimer are slightly better than Dead Reckoning. Not sure about Barbie, but I do think Oppenheimer is better than. Oh wait, I did put Barbie as tied with Oppenheimer. Yeah, I admit it. I prefer Barbie over Dead Reckoning. But with this one, Now, I'm not sure if it's actually going to make money. I actually feel like this is going to underperform at the box office, just like the last film. Hopefully, it at least makes more money, and it'll be the highest grossing Mission Impossible film. But the thing is, this has a budget of 400 million, and with a budget of 400 million, you need $1 billion to break even, and usually 400 million budget movies would end up making 2 billion. So I'm not surprised, but this is what I hope. This comes out on the same day as one of my least anticipated movies of one of my least anticipated movies of next year, and my least anticipated movie of May 2024, the fucking Lilo and Stitch remake. By the way, how the fuck are people hype for that shit? Yet give all the hate for Disney's animated films. I swear to God, people, do not pick Lilo and Stitch over the final Mission Impossible films. I know people are saying it like the reason why the last one bombed was because of franchise fatigue. No, who's sick of Mission Impossible right now? Now I know a lot of people are starting to say that Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning is actually not that good, and they only overhyped it when it first came out just because it's a new Mission Impossible film. But with this one, based on what I saw in the short trailer, I genuinely hope that people will appreciate this one more, and this is going to be among the highest rated Mission Impossible films, because to me, as someone who considers Dead Reckoning as the best Mission Impossible film, I think this film could dethrone Dead Reckoning as the true best Mission Impossible film. And with the finality like this, I think that this film it truly feels like the final Mission Impossible film. You can really feel like finality here. It looks like a film where there's going to be some genuine heart to it. Genuine heart to it. Like we see a shot of Ethan and Luther hugging. Oh man, that is beautiful, and it looks like they're actually acknowledging that Tom Cruise is actually getting old for it, and because of his age, this movie looks like they're going old school for this. Like they're going old school action. Yeah, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning does have some old school stuff in there that makes it feel like one of the older Mission Impossible films, like that Dutch angle style. That really feels like something you expect out of an early Mission Impossible film. That's a compliment, by the way. And the action scenes here, they look so old school. I mean, Tom Cruise like Ethan Hunt chasing an old school plane and hanging on that plane that looks like that was made in the 1800s and just like the history times. What a stunt right there. And all the action scenes they look like so cool, and they look just as good as your typical Mission Impossible fashion. And I think Tom Cruise most likely is going to be giving his best performance yet. I can tell. And we're getting to return some of my favorite Mission Impossible characters. Paris, like Pom Clementine's character. I can't wait to see what she does. Especially since she had a redemption arc in the last film. Eugene Kitcher is in there. We didn't see Gabrielle, but I can't wait to see what they do with her. Angela Bassett's character returns, and it looks like she's now president of US. Yeah, why can't we get a president like her? If she's really president, we need a president like her and not fucking Trump. Sorry for bringing it up, but I just wanted to for fun. And of course, you got Grace, my favorite Mission Impossible character ever, yeah, she truly is the best. She's going to continue to be the best Mission Impossible character with this one. Oh, and but you want to know what my favorite part of the trailer is? There's a scene where Tom Cruise was laying in the iceberg, possibly like unconscious. I hope not dead. Although I wonder if they're actually going to kill off Ethan Hunt, but. Yeah, Ethan Hunt is like laying in an ice. Well, maybe that could not be Ethan Hunt, but just based on what I saw, it does seem like Ethan Hunt. And then like Grace dives like deep in the pool, and kisses kisses him. But like, that is a beautiful shot right there. Now that is a gorgeous shot right there for kissing. And and I think that this looks like it's going to be a little more different this time around. You can clearly feel like they're going to be putting more heart into this and probably make it a little bit emotional, since this is the final Mission Impossible film. So yeah, this is one that cannot miss, and I highly doubt it'll miss. I think that this will be worth it, and it'll be the best Mission Impossible film. And yeah, man, it's going to be sad to see this franchise go. But yeah, I predict that this will be the No Time to Die of No Time to Die of Mission Impossible. I doubt this will be as good as No Time to Die. I don't think I'm more of a James Bond fan than a Mission Impossible fan, but I do think that this will be better than John Wick Chapter 4. Just like how I preferred Dead Reckoning over John Wick 4 back in 2023. Although speaking of John Wick, I will admit that as much as Mission Impossible beat John Wick last year when it comes to like my overall thoughts, I think that this year, next year, John Wick will beat Mission Impossible, because I gotta be honest, I'm actually more excited for Ballerina over this one. Yes, sure. I'm more of a Mission Impossible fan than a John Wick fan, but Ballerina has a freaking sexy female lead. I mean, how could I not be hyped for that? Yeah, Ballerina is one of my top 4 most anticipated movies of next year. Yeah. If I was forced to choose one movie to watch between The Final Reckoning and Ballerina, I would honestly pick Ballerina, because it's freaking Ana de Armas kicking ass. What more can you ask for? But guys, please support this film. I don't think it's going to be as successful because of its super high budget, but as long as bad movies like Lilo and Stitch don't make more money than this. So also for my trailer reviews for Brave New World, Thunderbolts, and The Final Reckoning. What are your thoughts on these trailers, and which one of these would be your favorite? Mine would be Thunderbolts. Comment down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for my TV show reviews of Agatha All Along and The Penguin. Bye, guys.